All right, I don't think it's going to be much longer for ADA, and ADA actually is performing very, very well right now. On the video I made yesterday, I was talking about this level that ADA needed to break before it could continue higher, and it was this 0.60 level that we needed to break to carry upward and to set a nice foundation for us to go higher and eventually break the highs of last year. Currently, we have broken that level and it looks great on the charts. I was showing you a 3-month chart, how good that was going to look if we could get above that level. Here we are. Let me delete this. Don't like it. Look how good that chart looks. This was October, November, and December. This has been 2024 on the 3-month chart. We still have 6 weeks left in this candle. But what it's showing you is we got push down from all the sellers selling. And then when eventually we got so low and all the buyers came back in, sucked up all that selling demand and is now pushing the selling supply and is now pushing the price even higher. This is if the candle closed like this today, and it won't, like I said, we've got 6 more weeks. But if it closed like this, from a candlestick technical perspective, this would be a perfect sign that price is going to continue higher. Even looking at the month, look how good that looks. If you're into candlesticks, this is a beauty. A big run up in December, a big, still relatively good size red bearish bar in January. But as soon as the buyers got the opportunity, they went in and sucked up all that again. And now we're aiming for a close above this 0.60. And it's even, I think it's more visible here on the weekly. Yeah, look at this weekly. Now look at this. Now, if you know about candlesticks, you know about wicks. Wicks' price got up, hit a level, and got brought back down. So a bunch buy, got to a level where the seller said, no more, price is too high, we're going to sell. It did that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks in a row where it tried to get over this 0.6 level and could not close above it. It could get above it, but it kept being shoved down, above, down, so forth. Look at that visually. This is a very important area because it's where historically over the past few months, sellers have come in very strongly once ADA got up to this point. So what we need to see is a close on the weekly chart above this 0.06. This is Thursday. The week will close. I think it's on Sunday. I forget how it is exactly on crypto. It's sometime over the weekend. I want to say it's Sunday. So we've got about 3 more days where we need to have a close above 0.6. Of course, in the meantime, we could always continue higher. I watch ADA because I hold ADA. So I am very excited about us seeing a close of above 0.6 and starting to wrestle with this high. But what I said in the beginning was it's not going to be much longer for ADA before something like this happens. This is VET. This is a weekly chart. Forget that. Let's do the daily chart. This is the daily chart. I am also a VET holder. I made a video on VET yesterday where this was yesterday's daily chart or candle, where the candle was right here in the middle of the blue. And I said, we need to get through this blue and close above it. The exact same thing I'm saying on ADA. And then yesterday, once we finally got that close above that level on VET, this candle happened and VET has gone up over 50% from its high. I think it's about 40% now. Either way, it's gone up 40 to 50% in the last 2 days. Is that going to happen for ADA if we close here today? I don't know. I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying it happened on VET. Okay. I'm saying that pretty much any decent altcoin, which ADA is most certainly more than a decent altcoin, pretty much any decent altcoin is a candidate to be picked up at any point and have money rotate into it for whatever reason. I don't know why VET yesterday made that big jump. I have no idea. But somebody with money came in and pushed VET up. And any altcoin candidate that is worth its salt is a candidate, or any altcoin worth its salt is a candidate to be picked up while Bitcoin keeps doing this. And we're not even in what quote unquote altcoin season yet, okay? And I'll talk about that tomorrow, I'm thinking, in another video about what is altcoin season and how do we measure that. Right now, all the money's still going into Bitcoin. How much money? Well, let's look at this. Look at this tweet. There was $631 million of net inflows into the spot Bitcoin ETFs yesterday. Those are the ETFs that were approved by the SEC back in January. That is 14 times more demand than the network produced in the same day. I don't think people understand the magnitude of what is happening right now. So what they're saying is yesterday, 600 people, there was $631 million of Bitcoin buying going on. And that's 14 times more than was produced by the miners and the network yesterday. So you got 14 people wanting to buy something that you have one of. Is price going to go up or down? It's going to go absolutely up. And that's what we're seeing in Bitcoin. BlackRock has raised $5 billion in their spot Bitcoin ETF in less than 5 weeks. 80% of Bitcoin in circulation hasn't been moved in 6 months. That means people are holding. They are absolutely not selling Bitcoin. And why would you? Okay. 80% of Bitcoin is not even available to be bought and sold. So BlackRock has sucked up 2.5% of all tradable Bitcoin in 5 weeks. So if one company can come in there and suck up 2.5% of supply that has a $1 trillion market cap, right? In 5 weeks, what is price going to do? Price is going to do this. And as long as these institutional inflows keep coming in and pushing Bitcoin higher, every altcoin is a candidate, I've got to say that better, to go insane. Okay, and this isn't really insane for ADA. We would expect it to be challenging these highs here as long as Bitcoin keeps going up shortly. Okay, and I'm talking about the next few days, next few weeks, because look what it's just done in the last, here's the 7th of February. Look what it's done in a week. Well, we've gone from 0.47 to 0.60. We close above this. We have clear skies to the high, and then above and beyond where I've got some more levels sitting right around here in the mid 0.74s. And I hope I can talk to you in the next week or two, if not sooner, and draw some new levels like I just did with VET. We had expanded all these levels and gone beyond them. I had to draw some new ones today. We may be doing that with ADA here soon. It's all going to depend on Bitcoin and what happens with Bitcoin. Now, everything can't go straight up forever. Bitcoin may eventually get so high, it is definitely overextended now, and eventually come back down to this, something like that, mid 40s or something like that. And if that happens in ADA, you're going to expect something like that. Okay, you're going to expect the same thing in ADA. But long term, guys, we're fine with ADA. Long term, things are going to be looking great for ADA, and we'll be breaking these highs here anytime from tomorrow to the next 2 to 3 months. It literally could be any time between those, again, depending on Bitcoin. So don't just be patient and wait. ADA's time is coming, and it could be very soon. I'm a holder of ADA. I'll be watching. Hope you watch with me. Y'all take care.